Stairway to Heaven. It is day 37, Sunday, July 19th. I'm back on trail at 10:15. And we're gonna hike up the Stairway to Heaven. Plan on doing like 5 miles and then going to the theater in Warwick for the night. So we'll see how that works out. And there's a bunch of day hikers out here today. So we hadn't gone uphill yet, but I think it's coming. There's a nice smooth path right over there. And the AT is going to go 10 feet away over all these rocks. Go figure. It looks like we have arrived. If you have any Led Zeppelin fans and know the song Stairway to Heaven, then give this video a thumbs up. Well, so far it's isn't too bad. We're just, I have the rocks kind of flat, like a, so which I did resupply last night, and then once we decided we would go to the theater, I realized there was a store close to the theater, so we could have waited till tonight to resupply. Oh well. That's where we're going, and that's what we came up. And there's day hikers coming from both directions. Not to the top yet, but that's the farm down where we started. This is not too bad. My heart rate's only got to 106. And the climb continues. These rocks are still better than PA rocks. It's like 1,000 feet within a mile, but the way they have it switched back, it's not that bad. So the name Stairway to Heaven just makes it sound worse than it really is.
It's buying a stairway to heaven.
So that view is what's called the Pinwheels Vista, but it doesn't seem bad so far. And then I'm gonna stop up here at the water source and make up some Gatorade in about a mile. It's been a good day so far. And that's about all we got left of the hill climb. Got more rock walls. I stopped at the stream. It's a footbridge. Took a little pack off break and had some Gatorade. Got like 3 miles to go to the turnpike. And then headed to the Warwick Theater. It's a little after 1:30. I don't know what movies they're showing, but it's supposed to be a double feature. So maybe they'll be good ones. Cha-ching! And so enjoyed a cold Coke and a fun size 100 gram. It's always a nice surprise on a hot day. Find a cooler with some cold drinks. So we got like 2:30 and there's like 2 miles left to go to the shelter. And then we're going to see about finding a ride from the parking area or from the turnpike to the theater. And then that will determine whether we go to the theater or not. Because it's like a 3-mile walk to the theater. And well, I think going to the camping at the drive-in would be a cool thing to do. I'm not going to do 3 miles there and 3 miles back. I already did it. Well, I got picked up yesterday on the way to the motel. I wasn't hitchhiking or anything. The lady just stopped, asked if I needed a ride. But this morning, I had to walk a mile from the It was over a mile from the hotel to the trailhead. But that's alright, it wasn't hot yet. It is hot right now though. So I really appreciate the cold Coke. We got some more boardwalk. It's not a very long one, I don't think. Yes, it's hotter today, I believe, than yesterday. But there's been a slight breeze for most of the day, so it's not as humid. And then I picked up some more snacks at the store. I was doing pretty good after the resupply last time in Delaware Water Gap. I got some Harborough peach discs and was snacking on those throughout the day because it's like just a couple of them. It's like 100 calories, and then got carbohydrates. So this time I was at the store, I picked up some more. That's like I had some orange slices. So I stopped to get water, something like that. Like 2 of them, 100 calories, and they're like 30 something grams of carbohydrates. So even though I've had a lot of hill climbing today compared to yesterday, I've been able to do the terrain and felt better about it. So, yeah, what you're eating, or it is kind of important. And I think I'm figuring out what works. Everybody's different. I know I don't like the lower bars and stuff like that, so if it's something I don't like, I'm not going to eat it, so I don't even bother getting them. But yeah, today's been a much better day than yesterday. And I know most of it's mental. You just get in a mental fog, and you mentally don't want to push to where you need to go. So far today, now that we're done with the stairway and the steep climb, everything's good. And then the cold Coke helped a while ago too. When I got to the road yesterday, I went to a hot dog stand and ate the hot dog with mustard and had the 2 Gatorades. I could have probably climbed the Stairway to Heaven, but before that, I'd have rather went home than even try. I don't think we're too far from the shelter, so I don't have a lot to this day. I wanted to take a 0, but as everybody knows, the hotels, the further you go north, the more expensive they become, so I just took the night off. Went into town and got some food. I even got dinner. I got a whole fried chicken at the grocery store for $7 or something like that. So we're almost to the shelter. Less than half a mile, I believe. And we're going uphill, of course, through a kind of a rock scramble. But overall, the trail's been fairly nice all day. It just would have been nice if it was a little bit cooler, like 10 or 15 degrees cooler. It's supposed to be in the 90s the next couple of days. So I don't know how many miles I'll do each day, but I'm going to try to get started early and then just take a break in the heat of the day. I don't want to be hiking in 90-something degree heat, especially if it's humid. You can make those miles up later on once it cools off. And as far as the AT being referred to as the Green Tunnel, I mean it is, but let me tell you, there's enough places that's exposed and enough gaps in the Green Tunnel where you definitely get your daily dose of vitamin D. I think this is in the state park. We're headed to the turnpike to go to the movie theater. The Wawanda State Park. Kind of cool. There's some big boulders. So we made it to the drive-in in Warwick. And he puts you up over here with the picnic tables. And you have an unobstructed view of all three screens. And they give you a radio that you can listen to the sound on. So, cool. This is where we're camping tonight. So you get a clear view of all three screens. And they provide a radio to listen to the audio. All free of charge. Doesn't get any better than that.